Hey guys, how are you doing? So, I have a reading for you today about your loved one, your specific person, your interest, your crush. Doesn't matter. It could be somebody who you are in a relationship with, somebody who you are maybe thinking about getting into a relationship with. Maybe this is somebody who you are separated from. So it will work for you as well. So this is a general checkup on them, on their feelings, on their intentions, on their just general energies, their desires. So let's start. I have 3 piles for you here today. The first one has Angelite. The second has Amethyst. Oops, here it is. And the third one has clear quartz. So take your time, choose your pile. Again, this is number 1, number 2, and number 3. And you can skip to your number. The description, the timestamps will be in the comment section. And we will start with pile number 1. So, if you chose Angelite, this is your reading. By the way, if you resonate with this reading, do leave me comments and share and subscribe. If you do not resonate, choose another reading, or sometimes readings just don't resonate because these are general, but I hope it does. So the first is, how do they feel about you? So Angel of Finances, Trust, and the Queen of Wands. So there's clearly a lot of trust here. And I feel like they are feeling like stuff is just coming together in your life. Things are just going the right way. This is how they feel. They feel like you are this Queen of Wands. You are the master at action, at doing things, at performance, at achieving things. You're also a very intuitive leader. You might also be very hot in their eyes. So you might be this person who is very sexually attractive to them. And they do trust you. They trust you, and they're very... there is something that has to do with finances that they find very attractive about you. And it might not necessarily be that you have money, although you might have money, or might not. It's, it could go either way. But what they admire about you is that you are a go-getter. You are somebody who's ambitious, somebody who is who knows what they want in life. There are no or at least not yet, like really those liquid watery feelings, like real emotions yet here, but we'll see we're still not done with the reading. But there is definitely lots of admiration for you here. They see you as somebody who is definitely very hot. So what are their subconscious desires towards you. Angel of new life. An exciting new chapter in your life is about to unfold. Self-love. There's our cups. So Two of Cups. So there are feelings, there are deep feelings there. They see you deep down within their subconscious levels. So it's not up there in the open yet, but deep down there, they really feel like you are their chosen one, you're their soulmate. They might not be fully aware of that yet, but they have this kind of gut feeling about that. There's something that they see about you that is absolutely magnetic. What they desire is for you to really notice yourself. I feel like there is also that feeling within them that kind of desires a new life for you, kind of desires a new sort of perception of yourself. They want you to realize yourself to your fullest potential. Let's see what their conscious desires are. Angel of Vision. Someone is not revealing part of the story. Trust your feelings over what others say. Boundaries. The Emperor. So there is a lot of need and desire for control and restraint in their conscious desires, in their conscious wishes for you. There is a lot of restraint that I see. There is a lot that they still don't know and they still want to know about you. They want to definitely build certain boundaries between you and them so that they don't get hurt. They want to control the situation a bit more. They feel like, and this need might come from being hurt in the past. They still feel like they need to establish themselves with you and to control the situation. And I feel like they were definitely hurt before. They are slow. That's what I get in this situation. They're slow. Like they're taking their time. They're not really moving very fast because they were hurt before and they want to control now. To control, to establish themselves, establish boundaries, figure out more about you. So what are their intentions? Goddess of Awakening. This is a wondrous time of exploration, romance, and creativity. Surrender. Queen of Pentacles. Wow. So there is a very strong intention of just surrendering to whatever it is that is happening between the two of you. There is a desire to create some kind of relationship and explore each other and to be romantic with each other. Create something new. Build something new. I love this reading so far. So to me, this is kind of like an inception of a relationship. There is this person who has feelings for you. Maybe they're not yet very strong feelings, but they're growing. And there is already some kind of definition here in this relationship. Let's see the shadow aspect. Alone in the world. So somebody is alone in the world. And I'm thinking it's you. And I'm thinking that you are kind of holding on to this being alone. Maybe that's them as well. Could be that they really are afraid of opening their heart again. Let's see, what else do we have? Bring it into form and restore and replenish. So yes, right now what's going on here, they are feeling everything out. They're trying to figure out how to control the situation in order not to get hurt. They're trying to rest, rejuvenate. They're trying to build themselves up in order to face the reality of what is going on between the two of you guys. So love this reading. Amazing. There's a very strong new energy here, and I feel like the person is a bit immature about their relationships. They're a little bit hurt. They experienced some hurt in the past, or maybe they have some childhood issues that affected how they view relationships. But there is something that's being formed here. There is something that is going to take shape very soon. Very soon. Give them time. They need a little bit of time. A little bit of more time. All right, number one. We're done with this reading. Great reading. Wow. So let's go on to number two. If you chose the amethyst, this is your reading. Guys, if you like the reading, if you resonate, please do subscribe and share and like my videos. And if you don't resonate, you know it happens. This is a general reading, but I hope it does. Maybe you need to choose a different pile, or you need to go on to a different reading, but I hope it does. So let's take a look at what their feelings for you are. Group number two. Goddess of Justice. What seems an injustice is actually a blessing. Wow. Love it. Power. Full moon. Seven of Wands. So what I see here is they are right now protecting themselves. They're trying to fight against the energies that are not serving them. Might be the fact that something happened between the two of you in the past, and it created a lot of emotional instability, and they're trying to fight that off. They're trying to protect themselves from the emotional instability, from these adverse factors. They're trying to take their power back, and they are trying to figure out a new way of being in a relationship. And they feel like perhaps what happened between you in the past was a blessing because it taught them a lot of lessons. Let's see what their subconscious desires for you are. You're currently undervaluing yourself. It's time to regain your self-worth. Angel of self-worth. Wisdom. Princess of Wands. So there's definitely an idea here. An idea of regaining themselves, regaining their balance, tapping into their inner wisdom, finding out new ways of approaching relationships, finding their own self-worth. They want to stop undervaluing themselves. But this is the subconscious. So what this tells me is there is a gut feeling deep down there that they are really not tapping into their wisdom when it comes to relationships. They're really, there's some kind of feeling there that they are not valuing themselves. And there is this idea that they should start doing that. But it's still deep down there inside. They're not quite in touch with it yet. So I'm thinking that the conflict that happened between the two of you, or some kind of maybe not necessarily a very strong conflict, but some kind of disparity of, or quarrel, or maybe you even separated. It just happened recently and they're trying to figure themselves out. So let's see their conscious desires. Goddess of knowledge, start to apply what you already know. Trust your intuition. Action. The star. There is a lot of hope there. There's a lot of hope and desire for action, desire to create something new, to apply their knowledge, to apply what they already have and know about you and about the situation. And to start anew, to create a new beginning, to renew your relationship, or to renew, to get rid of the struggles. So there is definitely a lot of desire for action. Action and renewal. So let's see what their intention is. Angel of healing. Definitely has been a conflict here, since there is a healing. The angels have felt your sadness and have shown up today to send you healing. Creation. High Priestess. Wow. Their intention is to look deep inside themselves, to connect with that inner wisdom and create a new possibility for themselves, to create a new reality. I feel like something that's happened between the two of you taught them a lot of lessons. And there is a lot of need for healing here. There's a lot of need for connecting with their intuitive self, to maybe connecting with the spiritual world, creating a new reality, creating a new self, a self-discovery here. So you guys met for a good reason. This reason is showing up in their life and they are noticing it. Let's see their shadow aspect. Colorless angel. So definitely a lot of undervaluing of themselves. They definitely need to take a look at themselves and to see themselves for who they really are. And maybe that was a problem in your relationship, because they didn't really value themselves enough to value you or to value your relationship. They really need to take a better look at themselves, at who they are. Let's see what else we have here. After the storm, definitely something happened in shock of the new. I mean, seriously. So they are facing a new reality. This reality is causing them to reevaluate everything they knew before, to reevaluate themselves, to face this new change bravely, to recuperate and heal after the storm, and to find themselves out, to find their new reality. I feel like this person is very much focused on themselves right now, and maybe you should let them do their healing, do that process, because Once they go through this process, they will be a new person. It will be much easier for you to deal with them. There is not much action, even though there is a desire for action right here. You see a desire for a renewal and a desire for action. So it's there, but let them be for now. They need this time to restore themselves, to find themselves. I love this. This is kind of like a very strong message. All right, guys, if you chose number 3, the crystal, clear crystal, this is your reading. If you like this reading, please do subscribe and share and like my video. I hope it will resonate with you. As you know, not all the general readings resonate all the time, but I hope it does. If it doesn't resonate, maybe you need to choose another pile or another reading. But let's take a look at this reading. Let's see what their feelings for you are. Number 3. Goddess of Strength, stand up for what you believe. You will gain respect by holding your ground. Absolutely amazing message. Love it. Beginnings, new moon. Something is starting here. And 3 of Wands, again, there is a start here. There's very clearly a start. There is very clearly a preparation, waiting for the ships to come in to supply this person with everything that they need in order to start something new, something beautiful, creative. They want to create something that will be stable and grounded, and they want to create boundaries right now so that both of you know where you stand, right? That's what their feelings are. Also, I would suggest you create your own boundaries. It's very important to stand your ground, because you will be respected by whoever you're with. Don't make it harsh. Just be fair to yourself and to the other person, but especially to yourself. And by creating these boundaries, you will create a very strong new beginning. Love this. Love, love, love. Okay, what are their subconscious desires towards you? God of spiritual healing. An aspect of you or a situation in your life is in need of healing. Nourishment. The devil. Ooh. So something needs healing. Your soul needs nourishment. Your soul has been probably suffering. They see it, they feel it. There is some kind of codependence, some kind of addiction in your past, or in their past, but most likely in yours. Could be either or. So there is an aspect in their life or in your life that needs healing. It has something to do with either codependence, addiction, some kind of toxicity in your life. Maybe past toxic relationship, maybe childhood issues. And what they desire for you, deep down there, their God is screaming, either they're desiring it for you or for themselves, is to nourish their soul and to heal that aspect of themselves or of you. It either or. Let's see what their conscious desire is. Angel of abundance, a steady flow of abundance is about to manifest. Beautiful. Attraction. Love this. and the Hanged Man. So their desire right now is to build an attraction with you, slowly but steadily, to look at the things from a different perspective. They desire probably to create some kind of abundance or a steady flow of money in their life in order to be able to be fully in this relationship. Could also be something that they're desiring for you, but there's definitely a desire to build with you, to build something strong and positive. Slow but steady. I feel like they are a little bit suspended right now, not because of their own actions, but due to circumstances in their life. Maybe it is financial circumstances. So they're taking their time to build their finances, to build their career, or bring more money in, or anything within that aspect. And while they're doing that, they are building this attraction between the two of you. They're creating this new possibility. Let's see what their intentions are. God of conflict resolution, you're being encouraged to walk away from a current conflict. Purity. And Four of Swords. So perhaps due to some kind of strange maybe addiction issues, toxic issues, something, there was a conflict between the two of you. Maybe it was an internal conflict within one of you or within the both of you. And what the cards are saying, you need to clearly understand what it is you want from each other and communicate it very clearly and directly. To just to stop like writing novels, to stop writing long texts to each other, to stop talking and talking and talking, trying to get your point across to each other, and to reduce everything that you've already said to a few words, put it out there, make it as clear as possible, and to present it to them. Or they would like to present that to you. In this particular reading, in this number 3, it's like the energies can go either way. That's how I feel it. It could either be about you or them. For some reason, these are very much interchangeable here. So their intention also is to take a break and to reevaluate, to meditate on it. So they have a lot of desires of being with you, building attraction, building new stability, but due to many circumstances, like there is kind of some sort of toxicity that requires healing, some kind of a money problem here, they're stepping away. That's where their intention lies. And it doesn't mean they're stepping away forever. I'm thinking they're stepping away in order to create this clarity within themselves and figure out how to resolve the issues between the two of you in the best possible way. So this is the shadow aspect, downcast pride. So somebody's pride got hurt. Somebody's pride definitely got hurt. Something toxic happened here. Something that hurt somebody, either you or them. Again, in this reading, I can't put my finger on it. I don't know whether it is about you or it is about them. It could go either way. So see how it resonates with you guys. Let's see. Inner trust. Trust yourself. Trust your gut. Trust your knowledge of yourself and of the other person and of relationships. Trust yourself. What you want wants you. Well, there you go. There's definitely a desire between the two of you guys. There's definitely a lot of desire despite the toxicity, despite the money problems, despite the downcast pride. You just need to find that inner trust, build your attraction to each other, heal the issues, and allow this beautiful energy to happen. What you want wants you. I like this reading. It's a little bit unclear as to who wants what and who is the main character here. So they might want this for themselves or for you, like this getting over the toxicity. And they, as well as the money thing. But see how it resonates with you. Beautiful reading, number 3. Love it. Let me know in the comments and I will speak to you very soon.